No audio. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Cool. Okay. Okay, just a second. Oh. Hey, Francisco, do I need to join? ¿Necesito meterme algún Wi-Fi en especial o el que sea? Okay. Okay. Listo. Okay. Sí, listo. Okay. Okay, so last time actually we didn't get to translate anything new. So some of these questions are recycled. Let's see. Who remembers what is Master Shantideva's prayer for his body as he's giving it away? Anyone remember? Uh-huh. Yep.
Can you repeat what they're saying, Seiji?
Sorry, what?
Oh, can you just say what they're saying if they answer from the audience?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Words said that you would give it away. Oh, what was the second part that he said? Oops.
May it be with a purpose.
Because he said, yeah, I've already given my body away, so I don't mind, I don't care anymore if you beat me or ridicule it. However, he said something on the next verse. Yeah, so word said, I hope whatever you do, you get happiness from it. And basically he said, whatever you do may not be without purpose, which is the same thing. All right. How does Master Shantideva transform the situation of people criticizing, harming, or disparaging him? Uh-huh. But then he takes it to the next level, which is very, transform is the key word here. Right. Oh, so Stanley said, may you get the wish for enlightenment as you criticize him. Actually, the way I saw is that he wanted to develop the wish in himself, because to see that they come, I mean, open to interpretation, but coming that to give back, to respond to criticism with wanting them to reach their goals, basically. I hope to get the cease to bring them all to fortune of Buddhahood. Okay. Then, in the next chapters, how does Master Shantideva expand this prayer beyond offering his own body? Lindsay say, may I be the protector of those who need protection. Yes, he said that, but after that, so if you think of, I give my body, but then I want to give something more. Yes, slave, yes. Then, well, that is correct. What I was going for is he goes from his body saying, may my body becomes all the elements of the land and I give it to people so that they can have sustenance. Right. So I don't know, I found it super beautiful. Yeah. That he just keeps going and going. So pretty cool. Okay. Dun Mei. Yeah, without purpose, without a point, yes. Kase.
Ridicule?
Criticize, ridicule, yes.
Right.
Chunwa Chempo. I know this.
Great element.
Yes, the great elements. Awesome. All right, so last time we stopped here, Geshe, but
okay.
There was still some translation that we didn't get to check. Yeah. Wait. Oh yeah, this one.
Did we finish the verse before that?
I believe we did.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, let's do 20, 3.20. Okay, please read Seiji the West Chinese lines and then we'll ask someone else to read.
Okay. Saso Chungwa Chempotang Namka Shintu Takparyang Simchem Pak Tu Mepai.
Good.
Namang Nier So Shiyang Shok.
Yeah, good. What's Junwa Champa Mahabhuta?
The great elements.
Yeah, and you got to think carbon, nitrogen, okay? For them, these are the constituent chemicals of the world, okay? Oxygen, nitrogen, carbon, okay? What are the other so yeah, Sachumelum, earth, water, fire, and wind. Okay, and then when they refer to the elements, they are often called Mahabhuta, which means the great elements. Okay, meaning they're in all matter. All matter is composed of these four elemental forces, which, as we've said many times, are not foolish. They're not some stupid idea that there's earth particles in your pizza. It just means cohesion, gravity, fluidity, temperature. It's a very sophisticated system. Okay, so these, and this is an unbelievable prayer. Okay, it's a very, it's not. It's one that maybe you could learn, or you could try to learn.
Okay.
Namka. Namka is sometimes the fifth element, Akasha, which is space, okay? Which you can think of as negativity that allows things to happen. The arena that allows things to happen. Then that fifth element, Namka, is Takpa.
Eternal?
Yeah, unchanging. Even according to the Abhidharma system, even according to the lowest system, space is unchanging. Okay, and he says, Semchen Bhakti Mepa. What's Bhakti Mepa? Bhakme. Yeah, no borders, no limits. Okay, living beings with no boundaries, meaning if you took off in a spaceship, you could travel forever and not reach the end of living beings. Okay, not possible. It's infinite. It's literally infinite. Okay, so he says, I understand that the number of living. By the way, you meet them when you see emptiness directly. Okay, you travel. Impossibly, you travel infinite space. Okay, those living beings who have no border, there's no limit, okay, in space. Now I'll give you $100 question. May I be the, oh, now North's like, may I be the 4 elements as the 5th element? $100 question.
Everyone?
May I be the 4 elements as the 5th element? It's a beautiful riddle.
With no limits, no.
That's okay.
Expansive.
May I be the 4 elements? He says, Doctor, Dakpa.
Forever.
Okay, Nick, $100. Okay, I'll pay you when I'm over there surfing.
All right.
Okay, it's a beautiful, beautiful line. May I be the 4 elements as the 5th? Okay, so the 5th is easy. May I always be, because the 5th element never changes, and it's infinite, infinite and unchanging. But what does it mean? May I be the 4 elements? May I be the carbon. May I be the oxygen. May I be the nitrogen. It's such an awesome prayer. You know, that's such an awesome prayer. You know, may I be oxygen molecules. May I be nitrogen molecules. May I be the carbon in every living being. And then may I near soul them. May I sustain them. May I sustain them as the atoms in their bottom. You know, it's a prayer to be the vitamins in the Cheerios. Okay, really, it's awesome. I love it. May I be the 4 elements for the 5th in everybody's Cheerios. May I be what keeps them alive, and may it never end. It's a beautiful thing. May I be the fertility of the soil in every country and help them grow their crops. Like, it's unbelievable. Okay, Nam means, you know, may I emanate in many forms to feed people, like rice or wheat or, see, I mean, it's very, very awesome. It's an unbelievable prayer. Okay, and it's a great meditation. It's a wonderful meditation. You know, may I be the carbon in all the wheat plants of all the world, or something like that. Okay. All right, you got to work on the translation. Good luck. Okay. Yeah, Bhutani. Bhuta means the great elements, and Bhutani is the neuter plural nominative. Okay. Bhuta, say Bhuta. Bhuta is the elements of existence. And then Bhutani, it's almost always plural because they're almost always talking about the 4 elements. Okay. Bhutani comes from Bhu, and then Ani. I want you guys to learn Ani as plural. Okay, Bhutani. Okay. All right. All right. Probably you'll review that in the Sanskrit class, right? Okay. I could top. Okay. Who's gonna be next?
Let's see. Oops. Tin, are you translating?
No, I don't translate now. Yeah.
Can you please read?
Yeah, thank you.
Oop.
What?
What did it do?
Yeah, I see it now. Yeah. Te shin nam ke te tuk pe Sem chen kam la nam kuntu. Tam che nyang ngen de watu. Dak ni nye soy gyu yang sok.
Good. Nice, Tim.
Yeah.
You're
thank you,
amazing.
teacher.
Deshin, like that. Okay. Namka.
Space.
Yeah. Don't forget it can mean space, the end of space. Namke. Te tuk word. I'm not sure you know this one. It's an instrumental on ta. Okay. Yeah. To the end of space. To this place touched by the end of space, which means it's a pun, right? There is no such thing. Okay, tetuk, so tetuk means the last inch of the universe, which is a joke. Right? There's no such thing. Okay, it's a joke. Okay, good luck translate. Semchen namla, sanchen kamla nam kuntu. Yeah, this kam is very, very difficult. It can mean all the worlds, but it could also mean the elements inside the bodies of the people living on those worlds. Cool, right?
Oh.
He has found one word, which dhatu, by the way, dhatu, which can convey the limits of space and the atoms in a person's body. And he wants it to be ambiguous. It's very powerful. Okay, he's unbelievable. Okay, dhatu. In all of those kams, which could mean in all of those galaxies, but it also could mean in all of those atoms inside their body. It's so beautiful. Okay, in all of those, may I nyertso gyu. May I be the vitamins which keep them healthy. Okay, planets and cells. I'll cover planets and cells. Everything else you can work on. Okay, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Now he sets a time limit. Yeah, until each being reaches Buddhahood. Meaning here he says nirvana. Okay, until they reach nirvana, I want to be the vitamins in their body, and I want to be the planets on which they stand. That's all. Okay, it's so beautiful. I think those two verses would be worth memorizing. If you want to learn Sanskrit, you could easily memorize the Sanskrit. Okay. Okay. There's some notes I have here of words that you could learn if you want to learn Sanskrit. My idea is organic Sanskrit. We call it organic Sanskrit. My teacher made me memorize Whitney's grammar, 800 pages. And I would rather that you meet these words one by one, and every time you come to class, you memorize 2-3 words. And then, suddenly one day you'll be reading Sanskrit, okay? If you're interested in Sanskrit. So it's not like a big heavy load, just 2-3 words every time we have a class, okay? And it will build up. I chose the words that will plant the best seeds. Okay, so say Akasha.
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 As the beginning word means very much, which is why you can't say Ananda. Yeah, Nand means happy. Ananda means Mr. Unhappy. His name is Ananda, which means super happy. So initial A is super. Initial which is a short A, is unhappy. Okay, so Akasha means very much cut open. Kas is a root. There's 800 roots in Sanskrit. All words are built on them in a predictable way. It's called generative grammar. If you understand the rules, you can predict every Sanskrit word. Okay, it's unbelievable. Okay, and they never vary. All the variations were cut out in a certain century by Patanjali. Okay, so kas means to cut open. It comes into Indo-European, which is Proto-Sanskrit. it's the mother language of Sanskrit. It's called Indo-European, and there's the root is chaos. Okay? And it came into castrate castle because castles are made of separated spaces, and chaste, which means separated from fault. Okay, so almost all English comes from Sanskrit, and it's enjoyable, I think, to learn it. And you know, you can almost predict the Sanskrit word. So it's really beautiful to read the Sanskrit. Okay, long A as an enhancer makes it stronger. Okay, dhatu means calm. It means element of the body or element of space, and it comes from dha, and a variant on that is D, like samadhi. Okay, we're studying that in advanced level 5. No, level 3 on vitamins. Okay, deed and doom and fact all come from that. Okay, all right, let's go to the next one. Seiji, who's going to read it?
Let's see. Well, cutting.
Oh, thanks, Seiji.
Thank you.
Jitar yon gi de sheki jangchu tuki ke patang jangchu sempe lapala de dak rimshin ne patar.
Nice reading. Very nice. Jitar means just like Mungi. In the past, those desheks, Sugatas, okay, the Buddhas, they kepa Chanchu Sem. They gave birth to Chanchu Sem. Why they misspell it here is Tuk. It's the honorific version of Sem. It's the high language for Sem. You can say Sem to normal people, your mind, but you don't talk about a Buddhist Sem. You say, you're Tuk, and you always go Tuk. Okay, so he's saying Bodhi Superchitta. Okay, I got it? Chanchu Tuk. Chanchu Sembe Lapa. Lapa word? Yeah, the trainings. Trainings of it can mean a course of learning, and it can mean the vows. Okay, it's ambiguous. Maybe it should always be that way. Okay, and Rimshin Nepa, like Lam Rim.
Step by step.
Yeah, step by step. Okay, they practiced bodhicitta step by step. They didn't start out with great bodhicitta, and they worked on it. Okay. Okay. The word I'd like you to learn here is below. Say shiksha.
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 Shiksha is the Sanskrit for lapa, meaning training. Okay, a training. It's very, very famous in the name of a certain book called Shiksha Samuchaya. Say Shiksha.
Shiksha.
Samuchaya. Stanley Samuchaya. Compendium. Yeah, compendium. Okay. He's translating Abhidharma Samuchaya. Okay. So it's a very, very famous book, Lapakundi, compendium of training. Okay. And then $100, except for word. I'm sorry, man. You should pretend to not know sometimes.
Oh, the tree.
Who can give me the love lesson?
Oh,
the three training of the morality, meditation, and wisdom.
Yeah, who was that?
Yeah, Tim Nguyen.
I'll give 100 to Vietnam and 100 to Ukraine. France. Ukraine, France, Chicago. Okay. Yeah. Now, to prove you deserve it, what order would you put them in? What order? Which one would you say comes first, and which comes second, which comes third?
Yeah. the morality come first, and then meditation. Yeah, and meditation and wisdom.
Good. Okay. And whenever I think of those three, it's easy to see the connection of wisdom to meditation. But the connection of meditation to morality is not so obvious. And you cannot meditate if you're not trying to keep your 10 good deeds. You can't. It will never work. The more you're trying to be a moral person, the better your meditation will be. Period. There's no exceptions. Okay, cool. All right. And who's going to read? Seiji.
Let's see. How many someone doing? Jacqueline?
No barking. Nick, no barking.
Sorry about that.
Deshin dro
Good.
la pandondu pentindu yangchu semni ke gishing Deshin duni lab lapalang rinpa shindu lab pargi.
Nice. Let's check the translation. They should do just as they did. Nice. Good. Just as they who? Those Buddhas with the aspiration to benefit mankind. Yeah, good. Okay. Chant as they. Yeah, I will also try to reach bodhicitta. And I will also try to follow those three trainings, okay? In their proper order, meaning stop hurting other people, then try to meditate, and then it'll be a lot better, okay? Cool. And then meditate, and you'll understand emptiness a lot better, okay? But he says Rinpoche, so that's, he acknowledging that they should be done in the proper order. What's the... Yeah. Oh, maybe not what we imagine. I just mean to admit or recognize that connection between not hurting other people and meditating successfully. Okay. All right. Say kramam.
Kramam.
It means repetition. So krama means steps, step by step. How do you say lamrim in Sanskrit? Yeah, Marga Krama. Okay. And then when you add an M, it becomes what we call an indeclinable, which means it's not a formal grammar case. It just makes it adverbial. But step by step. In English, we say by. In Sanskrit, you just put an M on the end. Krama. In steps. Okay. Krama. Okay. Indeclinable means you don't have to try to decline it as a noun. Yeah, okay. The full form is yata kramam. Say yata.
Yata
Kramam.
Kramam.
Yata means in the proper krama, step. Okay, in the proper steps. Okay, cool. All right. Who's going to read the next one, Seiji?
Chunsun? Maybe?
Data lodang den pa yi rabdang janchu sem jung ne jung hyang yapa jai we chair sem ni data sing to the
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Lodam Demba means mati, I guess. Anyway, intelligent people. If you have a brain, it says. Okay? If you have a brain. Raptan Chaji Samsung. Yeah. I'm not sure about the dung one. I wonder if it's dumb. Evam Grahitva Matiman Bodhisattva Matiman Rub Day. How's that? DAD.
Yeah, this is pretty confusing. Maybe rub day makes more sense.
Yeah, I think it's I don't know. Rub Dung, DVANG. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Pasada. Yeah. Okay. It's misspelled. Interesting. Yeah. This spelling doesn't make any sense. But if you say DVANG, it means the bodhicitta, which is very clear like water, or like clear light, like the clear light. Dhamma. Okay. Which is prasada. Okay. If your bodhicitta is clear as mountain stream water, okay. Jukyang Gepa Chawichir Senideta Sanctado. Yeah, I don't know why Jukyang Ge. You have an idea what? Yeah.
There's a before and after, right? Maybe. No.
Oh, I see what it means. Even at the end, you should work to expand it. Okay? Even at the end, you should work to expand it. Juk here means at the tail end. Okay? Semni Deta Sancta. I was focusing on Sancta. Say Sancta. Sancta. It's a very important word, and it's a rare word, and it's a difficult word. Sancta means, I remember when I learned it. You want to hear the story? So I didn't have a dictionary. I had a teacher. And I just glued myself to him. And every time I saw a word I didn't know, I asked him, what's sancta? So he had two main students living with him at the time. He spoke Tibetan with the other one, and he demanded that I speak English with him. And I was pissed off. And I was jealous of the other guy. So I developed this really good idea. I subscribed to a Tibetan newspaper, and I read it at the breakfast table and ignored them. And then every time I saw a word I didn't know, I'd say, what is sancta anyway? You see what I mean? And he said, sancta is when you give a medal to a soldier and you, what do you call that? You honor them, award them? It's like an award, okay? Sancta. What's it mean in Kamala Shila's Bhavana Krama? Yeah, in the formal instruction on meditation, when you start to get sleepy or you start to get tired, you should sanctify. You should give yourself an award. Okay, it's very interesting. And it means think of something that makes you happy. Think of your high school boyfriend. You see what I mean? And then you'll get all bright. It brightens up your mind. Think of pizza after you get home. And then suddenly you don't feel tired. Okay, it's a very beautiful word. Okay, so I was kind of, I was intrigued by what the Sanskrit would be, which is praharshayat at the last word above. Say praharshayat. Praharshayat. Yeah, and harsha has all these meanings of your hair bristling up, if you have hair. Okay, like, and it implies in Sanskrit from pleasure. It's like goosebumps coming out. Okay, and it means when you're having a lot of pleasure, your hair stands up. My cat does that. Praharsha. Okay, so the Tibetan translation of praharsha is rabga. Say rabga. Rabdugawa means super happy. Super happy. Okay, Rabdugawa. It's a common monastic name, Rabga. Mr. Super Happy. We had an abbot named Rabga. Okay. Okay. English cognates. Next line. Hirsch. Hirsch is the root, and Gers is the Indo-European, and it came into horror because it hair raising. In English, we say hair raising, like you watch Freddy Halloween movie, and you're like, "Ugh," and your hair bristles. Urchin, Nick will know about urchins, sea urchins. So there's those prickly things that you step on at the beach. Nick doesn't step on those so much. He likes to step on stingrays, but it's the same thing. Okay, it all comes from Hirsch and Gers. Okay, cool. Can you go back up? Let's look at the translation. Anyone with intelligence, that's good. The line says "lo dang den" means anyone got a brain, which in Matiman means who's intelligent. It means intelligent. Okay. Don't forget when you're looking at the Tibetan of his book, it's just translations of Sanskrit, and it may not make sense in Tibetan. Okay, so you got to be sensitive to Tibetan, which was Sanskrit translated. Okay, sometimes it doesn't make so much sense in Tibetan. Radtang, DVANGS, Chandra Samsung, you should have so that even the end of the meditation session will be productive. Pump up your mind. Center, pump up. Bristle your hair if you have. Okay, got it? Okay, next one. I'm trying to get. Oh, that's all you got. Yeah. Okay. All right. The next ones are very, very important, and I'm going to go there. Sorry, share. Have I got the plane? Okay. Get this guy out of the way. Yeah. So here's a story. Okay, Grandpa always has a story for everything, which is why you hired me. Okay. There's two verses from Shantideva which are often used to give people Bodhisattva love. They're very, very, very famous. So, if you want to learn a foreign language, it's very good to memorize a few verses. If you're gonna choose one, these two are super powerful. These two, Tengdu Dasa Debu Ni Sipalepito, Tere Sangaruski Sanskrit Danila. Very famous. Okay, should be stored in your atoms with the nitrogen and carbon. Okay, so we're gonna work on it. But and I wanted to tell you a story. We invited my teacher to come to New York and give Bodhisattvas, and miraculously, he agreed because he didn't like New York. I hate to say it. He got in a car accident once on the way back from New York, so he didn't want to go again. And we begged him, and he said yes. And then I remember it was what's his name's place? Leon's place. And we put him. We worked hard. We got a throne. We got all these flowers. We had mandalas. And he came and he sat down and he goes like this. See you guys. And he left. And afterwards I said, what was that all about? He said that's the shortest possible Bodhisattva ceremony. Okay, so if you're a Haramba Geshe, you can use it. Okay. But these two verses are very, very famous, and they are the core of a Bodhisattva ceremony. Okay, so core means there's more to it than that. Okay. Anyway, here we go. Who's going to read it, Seiji?
Lindsay?
Teng du tak sen re wu yo dre wu yo mi yi ripa sipa leg patok di ring sang ge rixus ke sang ge rasu sesu dak den gear.
Nice. Your pronunciation is very good. Teng means today. Okay. In this case, Tengdu means today. Dakse, my life. Jebuye has meaning. Okay. So, something finally happened in my life that was meaningful. Now my mi sipa is lekpa. Now the fact that I was born as a human, today only, the fact that I was born into this world has some importance. You know, it means once you commit to bodhicitta, there's some value to taking birth in this world, and if you don't, there is no value. That's the implication. Okay. If you swear to try to act like a bodhisattva, I said try to act, then the fact that you were born has some meaning. Otherwise, you're just meat and you die, and that's the end of it. Okay, so today, me sipa lepatom. You know, now the fact that I was born as a human has some meaning. Okay, it's very, very powerful and very beautiful. Tiring can also be the word tiring. Yeah, today, even in colloquial, right? Tiring. Now I join the kula of the Sanghas. Yeah, now I join the family. Kula is a very, very famous Indian word for family. Okay. I think it's connected to Kuru in the Kurukshetra, for example. And today I am a Sangye Se or Semo. Yeah, I'm a son or daughter of, and can mean prince or princess. Okay, today I'm a child of the Buddhas. Teng means today. Cure. By the way, listen to this variation. Okay, here's Shantideva. Sanghi says Dak Teng Gyur. Okay, and word. Here's the traditional recitation nowadays. Sanghi says Dak Kyoto. I have become, past tense. They say I have become the. Okay, all right, and it's very beautiful. It means 2 seconds after you say this line, you became the a bodhisattva. You're in a new family. It's very beautiful. Here it says Dak Tengyur. It's kind of wishy-washy, you know. But the modern recitation is Tagyurto. Ta means now I'm there. You know, I'm a bodhisattva. All you did was promise. But it's very beautiful. Okay, Buddha Kula. Kula comes from old root kur, which is not the same root as kur to make. There's 2 kur roots, and one came in to grow, scatter. The Indo-European is kur, grow, kernel, create. Okay, that's related to kur. Kur split into 2 from the Indo-European. Okay, so that's the first half of the super short ceremony. Okay, I shouldn't even teach it to you. because somebody's gonna try to use it in an airport or something. All right. Many stories of people meeting lamas in the airport, and they said, "Can you give me Bodhisattva?" I said, "The flight leaves in 2 minutes." Okay, Chinese on your station, get done soon. Okay, who's gonna read, Seiji?
Dani, Dakji, Sine, what? Dakichine, Yang, Kyang, Rikdang, Tunpe, Le Sante,
Good.
Kyonme, Sunpe, Rikt, Dila,
Nice.
Nyogpar, Migir, Detar, Ja.
Very, very, very. Very, very famous. Okay. Dani, now. Okay, Dani, now. Da ki, I will. Chinekyan. No matter what. No matter what. Chinekyan. Okay, say Chinekyan. Chinekyan. No matter what. Chinekyan. I will Sam lay. Yeah, Sam often means to start off a project. Okay, so I will undertake a way of living which is Tumba with my rig, which fits my new family. Okay, all right, it's very beautiful. I just joined the family of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. So now it's incumbent on me not to embarrass my family. Okay. All right. Very beautiful. Swa, say swa, kulo, chitta. And it's a nice word. It's nice. Swa is obvious. It means me. My. Kula means family. Then uchita means rik again. You see what I mean? Riktun rik. Riktun rik means the word for family can mean fitting. And he's playing with the Sanskrit, and it's almost impossible to translate into English. You know, I will, how do you say? I will clasp my class. You see what I mean? I'll be classy from my class. It's like I will fit the expectations of my new family. It's very beautiful, and it's a beautiful way to think of the rest of your life when you take Bodhisattva vows. You know, they let me into the family. It's like a mafia thing. You know, now I'm in the family, and now I've got to act like it. You know, it's very beautiful. I like this movie. Kyunmei, this rig is Kyunmei. Yeah, how do you say no problem in Tibetan? Yeah, say Kyunmindu. It's a universal sweet thing to say when you meet Tibetans. It's like, you want to hear a bad joke? I gotta make sure I do this in a politically correct way. Anyway, I don't know. I was in India waiting in a long line, and there was a British guy behind me. We were all complaining about this long line. He said, what do you say? He said, what do you Americans do if the line gets unpleasant? And we say, we kick somebody's ass. And he says, in England, when someone kicks you in the ass in the line, you turn around and you say, excuse me, I'm sorry. Anyway, that's Kimetsu Midig, okay? That means this family I've joined is ridiculously respectful. Okay. Kimetsu. Kinmei means perfect. Tsunba. Tsunba is like Jetson. You know Jetson. Jetson means high and holy. Jetson. Say Jetson.
Jetson.
And it's a common address for a high teacher in Asia. Jetson. Like Jetson Ma is a famous woman teacher of the Sakya lineage, for example. So Jetson Rendawa is Tsongkhapa's teacher. Okay, so anyway, Jetson. Now he's calling that family Jetson. That's a whole family of Jetsons, and now they got this loser just joined them. Okay. Then I promise not to nyokpa. Yeah. Nyokpa, yeah, it means especially to dirty the waters. You know, like if you step in a stream and make it muddy, something like that. That's called nyokpa. Okay? I will not nyokpa my new family. You know, I won't sully my new family. Okay? I'll keep it clean. I will not embarrass my new family. And if you're really sensitive to the ancient language here, it's a very, very beautiful, powerful thing to say when you take your vows. You know, look, I'm not a very good person, but I just don't want to mess up the reputation of my family that I just joined. I'll do my best just not to embarrass all the Buddhists who went before. You know? And it adds pressure to keeping your vows. All right. And by the way, just those two verses. If you ever want to memorize two verses, memorize those two. Very, very famous. And you can give Bodhisattva vows easily. Okay. All right. Who's going to read next? But there's a big mistake in the next line, and it took me a long time to figure it out. So,
long way chakdang dar jungpole pumpole jitar rinchen ne patar deshin ji chi tar te ne jang chu semti daglake.
yeah, nice reading. What I'd like to do with this verse, this has several impossible words in it. And there is a commentary to the Bodhisattva Charyavatara. And I used it for the 3 ACI courses. I translated a lot of it in the ACI courses. And I'm not satisfied with it. And so I haven't translated the whole thing. I had fantasies of writing my own in my spare time. So anyway, on this verse, the commentary is great because the wording is quite difficult and strange. And the commentary here is amazing. So I would like to read it together, okay? Because it's a beautiful verse, okay? And it was misspelled badly, very badly. It was unintelligible. And here's Gyaltsab J's commentary, okay? So I'm going to challenge Seiji to read it, and then we'll translate it together. Okay, this is his commentary to that last difficult verse. Go.
Ulshin Pongpe Longwei Chak Tarki Pongpo Le Jishik Tar Rinchen Niepatar Deshin. Oh, Deshin too.
Yeah.
Jishik Tar Tene Te Wanki Changchuk Kisem Rinpoche Indidak Le Kiepani Nepar Sangye Ki Tu.
Nice. Okay, good. Let's read it together. We have about 5 minutes. Ur means impoverished. Okay, ulpo means poor person. Let's think like that. Okay. So suppose there's a person who's very poor, and pomba means broke. Okay, poor and broke. All right. Longwa, the ancient word for monk is a longwa or nun, a beggar. So longwa, this is a modernized spelling of beggar. So suppose, I'm sorry, but it also means blind. Okay, so let's say there's a blind beggar who's broke. Okay. And then Chakdar, do you know a word? It means what you sweep up when you sweep a dirty room. It's the pile of crap that's left over. Okay? Pile of garbage. He's looking in the garbage, he's dumpster diving, and he's blind. And he's broke. He's blind, he's broke, and he's dumpster diving. Okay? Pungbo means what? Yeah, like skanda. But here's the original use of the word. They found a pile of crap. Somebody knocked over a garbage can. And a blind person who's hungry is feeling through the garbage. Okay? Imagine, try to get the picture. Then he finds a rinchen. He finds a ruby or a diamond in the crowd. You know, he's like, mushy, wait, something sharp. Oh, what's that? And he finds a diamond that was thrown out with the garbage. Okay? Blind person. Okay. Nyepa means find. They found it in the garbage. Blind person. Okay. I'm like them. I'm like that. Okay. It's beautiful, right? This text is unbelievable. Like that, Jishiktar means exactly the same. Okay. They is either terribly misspelled or it doesn't make any sense at all. There's no such word. Okay. And there is an extremely rare word. I like these words because they're the only ones that word doesn't know. So I still feel like I can teach him some. Say Tewang. Tewang means by sheer dumbass good luck. Okay, and it's occasionally used in modern colloquial. Tewang. Okay. It means by sheer stupid good luck, like a beggar going through the garbage finds a diamond. A blind beggar finds a diamond. That's called Tewang, like effing good luck. Okay, so Tewang means, you know, by unbelievable good luck, I got Chanju Gisem Rinpoche. Yeah, I found the jewel of bodhicitta. I just took vows with the last two verses. Now I'm supposedly have generated this intention in my heart, and I just found a new diamond. It's in the garbage. What's the garbage then? Your heart. It's very powerful. It's very powerful. You know, I just was messing around with the squishy stuff here, and I found a jewel that just popped up there. It's very beautiful. Okay, darkly keeping, you know, inside of me has grown this jewel. Whose fault is that? You know, why did it happen? It's two. Two means mystical power, and it also means a curse. Tu gyup is what Milarepa did to kill all those people. It means mystical. It means black magic sometimes, okay? But sometimes it means white magic, okay? Here it says Sangyekitu. Yeah, that must be the white magic of the Buddha, okay? What? In that squishy organ, the jewel of bodhicitta has just popped up. And I'm a blind beggar who can touch it now and feel it, and I'm so lucky. It's very beautiful, okay? He says Ngepar. Ngepar means it's not through any virtue of mine. It's definitely the Buddha's fault. Ngepar Sangye means it's definitely the Buddha dropped the diamond in the garbage can by accident, and I'm just some fool just hit it by good luck, like the turtle in the ocean. Okay, cool. I like it. We're out of time. Okay, Seiji, next time 28 and 29. Okay, and 30 since you're all grown up now. Okay, 28, 29, 30. If you I'll give $100 to anybody who can recite to me those two verses. forever. Okay? But not the same verses every week. Okay? If anybody with their eyes closed can recite those 2 verses to me, I'll give them $100. For as long as I have $100. Okay? I may run out. Okay? Understood? What number are they? 25 and 26. 25 and 26. Okay? If you're not sure how to get a hold of them, ask Seiji. Yeah, in Tibetan. In Tibetan. Yeah. In Tibetan. Okay, deal? Mazal? Mazal? Come on. You can. Anytime in the future that I'm still around, I don't extend the offer to my next life. Okay? Anytime in the next, whenever. If you can say, Geshe, I did it. I got those 2 lines. I'll give you $100. Those 2 verses, sorry. 2 verses. I said one time. Okay. I like the Kyoto personally. If you're not sure how to recite it, ask Seiji. Okay, he knows the right one. Okay, Mazal? Say Mazal.
Mazal.
Mazal means okay, it's a deal. You can always bail out.
This is not my computer.
Okay. All right. Are we good? Yeah. Oh, now everybody's interested. Not in English. I said 25 and 26. Sanskrit's okay. You can recite it to Christina. That's 25. Take a photo. It's a $50 photo. Yeah, suddenly Rosa's gonna use her. Okay, can I do 26 now?
Yeah.
Yeah. This could get expensive. I'm trusting your laziness, okay? All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Geshe.
Thank you, Seiji. Yeah, did somebody say Geshe? Except you. Oh, that's a good question. Tengyur, what do you think? Adya. Adya, not Adya. Adya. And it's repeated twice, right? Tengdu and Tiring. Okay? Adya. Cool? Thanks, Christina.
Thank you.
Okay, see you later.